My name's Guy Kesteven, and today I'm live ride reviewing Planet X Pro Carbon Disc. So, big difference now is you've got tyre clearance for a much fatter 30mm tyre. I mean, otherwise the frame is pretty much unchanged in the whole if it ain't broke, well, why try and fix it setup. You know, it's not an aero frame, you want the EC130 for that, but you see you got slim seat tube and these slim whip spring rear stays there. Yeah, it's not mega explosive when you stand on the pedals, but it's certainly prompt enough so it doesn't feel like you're wasting energy. And then when you just ease back a little bit on the throttle, it's got this lovely kind of glide and speed sustain to it. You could blindfold me and I'd probably think, even with all my experience, you know, well, nearly 25 years of experience of testing bikes, I probably think I was on something a lot more expensive. And 1100 grams for the frame, 400 grams for the fork. It's a decent weight, but it's certainly not dazzling. I mean, superbikes are dropping down to 600 grams for a frame now. So, but then you're not going to pick up a superbike frame and fork for under 900 quid, which is what this Pro Carbon is at the moment. And it's just got a really nice ride balance to it. That's the standout feature of this bike. I mean, I've ridden it years and years and years through its various incarnations. Last rode the Pro Carbon Evo over Applecross in January. Miserable conditions, but even then just super solid handling, really sure-footed, enjoyable, trustworthy bike to ride. And that's all down to frame feel, because the angles are pretty much classic. That's a 73 degree parallel frame on this large. Smaller bikes go slacker at the head, steeper at the seat to keep the proportions, keep the balance right. And also, although the stock sizing is bang on for the cockpit for me, you can tweak that around in the bike builder. So you can have your stem as short as 70mm, you can have your bars as narrow as 36. That's all changeable options. And it comes with pretty cheap bar tape, but you can change that as well. Get some cork ribbon on there, or I mean, the Planet X menu is always varying. It is a movable feast, but you know, there's always upgrades to be had. You can upgrade the saddle, you can upgrade the wheels. I'd definitely upgrade the tyres. I mean, this is running Panaracer 28s, which feel really nice, but it comes with steel bead Panaracer Catalyst tyres, which are definitely bargain basement options. But then, you know, they're building this bike to price. That's what Planet X tend to do. But you've always got that option to upgrade and improve your bike and make it fit and feel, well, not exactly how you want, because the options are limited, but certainly a good scope for bringing out the potential of the bike more. And the basic spec, you've got SRAM Force, or there's a Shimano Ultegra build as well, but obviously Force gets you carbon chain set, full 22 speed back end, wide range cassette on there, so you know, a nice user-friendly transmission setup. And then you've got 160mm discs with 12mm axles, front and rear. It hasn't got mudguard mounts, it hasn't got rack mounts, it's not a, you know, it's not a utility bike, it's still a performance bike, but it just turns its hand to everything really, really well. You've got internal cable routing to keep everything nice and neat, all the way down to these flat mount disc brake mounts. These Fulcrum wheels are a bit heavy, to be honest, but again, you can upgrade them in the buying options, and that would definitely release some life and responsiveness on the climbs. But you know, they're a mid-section aero rim, they don't feel too bad with these 28s on, and they certainly roll along well. As well as being able to fine-tune the cockpit fit and the contact point feel, so you know, it's a really comfortable personalised bike. The handling is really, really good as well. It's just a totally vice-free, unthreatening and confidence-building way. There's no twitch or flutter or nervousness. So while you have got those powerful disc brakes with 160mm rotors to get you out of sticky situations in any weather, it's really the road surface or the corners or any technical challenges that cause you any grief on this, just because it takes pretty much anything in its stride. But despite the fact you've got that compliance that keeps it sure-footed, those 73 parallel angles give it that classic lively and responsive feel. You know, that's why they're the classic road bike angles. People are playing around with them a lot at the moment, maybe slackening them off for confidence, but the confidence from this comes from the chassis. So you can keep that classic geometry, still feel utterly safe, but without it feeling dull and dumbing down the ride experience. So like I say, I've had this down Applecross in the middle of winter and it was still absolutely rock solid. So while it might not be much lighter than the best alloy bikes, it's got that really distinctive, smooth, you know, road calming feel of a really good quality carbon frame for the price of a metal one. And it still feels springy and sprightly when you get the power down, when so many, you know, price conscious carbon frames just feel absolutely dull and dead. This has got a proper life and enthusiasm to it. It's just a really enjoyable bike to ride. Up, down, along, around. It's just a really friendly, enjoyable, enthusiastic ride at an absolute bargain price. So, in summary, you know, in terms of weight, in terms of features, there's nothing incredible about the Planet X Pro Carbon, but it's just a surprisingly cultured, really sweet handling, vice-free, enthusiastic, you know, whether you're sprinting, descending, climbing, or just out for a really long cruise. It's just a lovely bike to sit on and, you know, enjoy any type of road biking on. It hasn't got mudguard features, it hasn't got rack features, but just as a proper all-round road bike at a bargain price, this still has to be an absolute benchmark, you know, and they've made it even better with that bigger tyre capability. So thanks very much for watching this video. Thanks to Planet X for supplying this prototype development bike for me to have a go on before the bikes are available for sale. Thanks to them for supporting the video. Thanks to my Patreon supporters who pay a small monthly pledge to the channel that helps towards videos like this, and they get extended and behind the scenes edits as a reward, and they also get more personal tech in-depth advice if they want it. Sign up for that if you like what I'm doing and you want to support the channel long term. But make sure you subscribe, make sure you click for notifications. I'll be going through more bikes from Planet X, Titus, and a whole, you know, slew of other brands and regular unboxings and all sorts coming up shortly. Thanks for watching. I've been Guy Kestevan on Guy Kes TV, talking about Planet X's new Pro Carbon disc.